information.
Yo, the God man got the God got information.
All right, God. First of all, introduce yourself.
Yo, this the God Shakim, originally from Medina, man. Out here, man. He and her truth known.
Right. So build on some of your history, God. Cause you from?
I'm from Medina. I'm from Flatbush.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I first got knowledge itself. I first started asking about the knowledge, man, like back in '85. You know what I'm saying, man? It was these two guards, man, in my neighborhood. Yeah, man, it was these two guards. Yeah, the power rules, man. You know what I'm saying? The two guards, man, that influenced me the most. You see what I'm saying? It was cousins, man. It was Sharu and Shatik. Sharu, man, was a dark-skinned power rule. And Shatik, man, was a brown-skinned power rule. They was cousins. You couldn't even tell. Sharu, man, was cool, man. He was, you know what I'm saying, he was real fly, man, real cool. And Shatik, man, was that fire. He was the one that was always in people's faces, man, trying to fight. But those were the ones, man, that influenced me. And those were the ones that actually, man, took the time out to teach me, you know what I'm saying, whenever I asked questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever I used to see him, I'd be like, yo, man, I knew the main thing that I wanted to learn, man, was the alphabet. That was the main thing that I wanted to learn at that time.
And is this before or after you heard the black man is God?
This was after.
After. Right. So when you heard the first time you heard the black man is God,
this was 79, God.
Oh, so 79, so fast forward, that's equality years later to Bell Power, you like, okay, you ready to, cause now you amongst the God, you got the influence.
Hey, yo, put it this way, right, man, like in 79, man, I was like 8 years old, and my first time ever hearing that the black man was God, you see, I was going to PS 92, man, on Parkside in Flatbush, and me and my friend, man, this dude named Robert, man, he lived over there on Lennox Road, man, we was in recess, and we was playing, and I remember, man, these big kids, man, was crossing man, the playground, and when Robert, man, saw the big kids, like he just stood still. He stopped running and he stood still and waited for the, you know what I'm saying, for the big kids to, you know what I'm saying, get close. And he's like, yo, peace, God. And the big kids was like, yo, peace, God, and kept on walking. And I was like, you just call him God? And he was like, yeah, that's God, black man God. And I was like, yo, that's not Jesus. Word is mine, man. But eventually, man, like after
this is 79.
79, God. But eventually,
how old was you at the apartment?
Yo, so I was Bill, man. I was 8 years old, man.
79, okay.
Yeah. And eventually, man, like right after that, man, I don't know if because I heard that after that I started paying attention, and I started hearing peace God, peace God, peace God everywhere, man, in Flatbush, everywhere in Medina, everywhere I went. That's all I started hearing, man, was peace God, Allah this, Allah that, Allah. And I found out, man, that if you wanted to be somebody, if you want to be respected, you see what I'm saying, man, you was either a K-Born, a Divine, a Sha Love, Sha Born, Rakim, Magnetic, so you had these names. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was back to 79. And 85, man, that's when I started building, man, I'm saying, with the Power Rule cousins, man, Shabu and Shatik. But you know what I'm saying, they was like maybe, man, like 3-4 years older than me, and they was doing their thing, you know what I mean, man? But they'll say every now and again, man, they'll take their time. Like I asked them a question, man, like my question, like I said, was always the alphabet. I'd be like, yo, man, what's B? Yo, B is be you're born. I remember that, and I go write it down. So that's how I got my first alphabets.
Right.
Before
you had mathematics?
Yeah, cause I didn't even know mathematics. I didn't even know mathematics existed. All I knew was alphabets.
Because of like how they were speaking with the language.
Exactly, God, exactly. Right. And it wasn't until, man, 87, man, that I had linked up, man, with the God, El Son, man. That's the one, man, who actually, man, took me up under his wing and
started giving it to you correctly.
Yeah, God. He the one, man, that planted that seed, man. He did that, man. I walked and I talked to El Son every day, man, for almost 2 years. Because our son lived in the building, man, adjacent to mine. I lived at 250, he lived at 270, man, on Clarkson. And I used to always see him all the time, right? But I didn't know who he was. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, our son be walking to the store, doing whatever he doing. And it wasn't until, man, that he heard me building. I was just basically, man, repeating, man, what I heard the God say. I was repeating it, man, to my squad.
Okay, right.
Trying to sound all
sound
intelligent.
right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And next thing you know, man, and our son, man, in his wisdom, man, he didn't come and he didn't bar me, but he was just like, yo, who you? And I was like, I ain't had no righteous name. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, I'm so-and-so. And he was like, yo, you got knowledge yourself? And right then and there, he lost me. Just when he said that, I was like,
what's that?
Yeah, I was like, you know, so he was like, yo, walk with me. And I walked him to the store, man, and I wouldn't say a word, man. The God would just be building and telling me history, man, and talking to me, man, about law and justice and the field trips they used to take, man. And I was saying, I remember the first thing the God ever told me, the very first thing he actually said to me about this nation, he said, man, this ain't for everybody. This is not for everybody, man. And I understood that, man, thoroughly, man, more so later on down the line than I did back then. Yeah.
Right. So after that, I mean, like, so he gonna took you through like 120. Like,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. So, and then you started going through like the student enrollment and all
yes,
that.
Sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You see, the God told me, the first thing the God told me after he had gave me, it took him a minute too. It took him a long time. I'm talking about, like maybe about a month or so, 2 months, man, of him, but me and him just walking and talking, with him talking and me listening, that he actually, man, started giving me, man, supreme math. He didn't give me a breakdown like how they do today.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
You look it up yourself, man.
The first thing he told me was to get a dictionary and look up, man, every single last one of these words and bring it back to him.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's what I did.
If Mecca did this.